Welcome to Alabama A&M University's Department of Food and Animal Sciences in the College of Agricultural, Life, and Natural Sciences. In this video, you'll be introduced to Life on the Hill in our two academic programs where our goal is to recruit, retain, educate, and graduate students in these STEM disciplines. The department is located in the Carver Complex Thomas Wing on the campus of Alabama A&M University in Normal, Alabama. If you're seeking a high-quality education with a family feel, this is the place for you. Our students get to know their peers and faculty in the Animal Biohealth Sciences and Food Science programs. The department has two baccalaureate degree programs, ABHS and Food Science, and graduate degree programs in Food Science. Are you considering a future in an animal-related field? Is ABHS a program option for you? ABHS encompasses the science and management of domestic species, including physiology, reproduction, genetics, nutrition, and health of livestock and pets. While it was once just considered an animal husbandry study, where the focus was on how animals were raised and cared for, that is no longer the case. ABHS conducts cutting-edge research on animal production, health, and how those results can be applied to humans. ABHS scientists get jobs in industry, academia, and government fields. From breeding and genetics to nutrition and companion animals, ABHS scientists have a lot of jobs to choose from. Maybe the biggest draw for ABHS students is that they get to have fun at work, usually interacting with animals and certainly making a difference. Payscale.com reports that ABHS graduates may earn on average $65,000 a year. ABHS at A&M strives to promote learning for students with different backgrounds and prepare them to reach their professional goals. The ABHS curriculum focuses on students taking introductory courses in their freshman and sophomore years, with the majority of those enrolled courses being general education and core courses. This helps students to meet their professors and advisor while saving the department courses for their junior and senior years so that those students can have the most relevant information at graduation. ABHS students have career opportunities with the FDA, USDA, and many specific areas of different fields. The ABHS Club focuses on students getting hands-on opportunities and volunteer hours. These opportunities prepare them for professional degrees such as veterinary medicine, graduate programs, and for their career. The Dairy Challenge competition is an annual competition where ABHS students compete nationally with students from other, typically larger schools, and come away with awards and a great deal of experience. The Food Science Baccalaureate degree is the first step for some students in food science as they continue on to graduate degrees, which is presented later in the research area of this video. Many students participate in food science events such as tasting food, making food, and sometimes even eating food, but they do not look at these events as a career option. Food science is a post-harvest applied science where multiple disciplines are used to evaluate food products. Particularly, the physical, microbiological, and chemical considerations of food are studied. From when the food is harvested, developed, packaged, sold, and even consumed, food scientists look at it all. Food science is a field where you get paid to play with food. How much better does it get than that? It is impossible to name someone that quit eating and lived. As a food scientist, how good is it to know that job security is just a meal away as the population continues to grow and those people will need you to develop safe, nutritious food products for them? Although it's a great part of the program, food science is not just about eating. There are multiple areas within food science. Our curriculum requires 126 hours, and many of the general education and even core courses can be transferred from other colleges. The juniors and seniors in food science take courses in sensory evaluation, food science capstone, and others, where they taste, smell, and make food products. The Institute of Food Technologists is the global professional organization of food science and provides valuable information to our students. One piece of information is the potential income. Students are able to enter our program, earn their BS, MS, and PhD degrees to earn over $125,000 on average. Internships are an important way to find out what you love or hate, and for many of our students, it is a 3 to 6 months job interview. Many of the names and logos here are familiar to viewers, but many times those logos are considered only for their products, not for the employees that made those products. How would it be to know that you have a secure job at a global food company? Those jobs would include something like legal or regulatory affairs, quality assurance officers, culinary scientists, and others. The Food Science Club at Alabama A&M University, or the Institute of Food Technologists Student Association chapter at AAMU, as it's formerly known, is very well known and respected across the nation. The club has been recognized on several occasions at the national meeting and has hosted several events for the section and area meetings. The club believes in giving back and bringing awareness to their program, their needs, and their potential. Extracurricular activities help the department to expose students to their potential by field trips to the grocery store. Yes, that is a great place to learn. Food producers and company headquarters. Company headquarters is a great location to go through and start networking even as an undergraduate. The program is able to boast a lot about the competitions and awards won by high-quality students that we continually mentor and encourage to participate. While this is a struggle sometimes because students want to stay safe in their dorm room or sometimes are embarrassed if they try and they fail, we strive to help them overcome and achieve excellence. Our food science family supports one another, and this is evident when students graduate and win awards in their professional areas and when they come back to participate in our annual homecoming alumni panel. Many times we hear how they wish that we'd even pushed them harder. In regards to pushing, scholarships are out there, but sometimes students don't even apply. This is a major mistake because we even have our own 1890 agricultural scholarship. From having multiple faculty here in the department serve on various scholarship award committees, our students are very qualified and usually win those scholarships for which they apply. A testament are those that have won these awards in just the last 2 years. Faculty and staff in the Department of Food and Animal Sciences cares greatly for the success of our students. The department chair continually encourages students to strive and participate even when they do not see it in themselves. Dr. Verghese has extensive publications in the area of food, nutrition, and health. Dr. Herring looks to take lower quality food products and repurpose them into value-added products. Dr. Kasama is a food engineer that studies novel technologies such as high-pressure processing to make foods more shelf-stable and easier to produce. Dr. Fakis works in the area of food biotechnology and currently is working on producing yeast that produces valuable lipids. Dr. Davis is the food microbiologist and evaluates food microbial safety and incorporates natural antimicrobials. Dr. Boateng studies the bioavailability of food components and if certain food components could be toxic to cells and ultimately to humans. Dr. Vizcarra has an ongoing project with poultry behavior and hormone suppressants or stimulants in poultry that might be applied to humans. Dr. Omontesi has proposed changing the diet of calves at the time of weaning to reduce stress and increase their average daily gain, while Dr. Abdulrahim works with sheep to evaluate parasites, feeding regimens, and dairy management. For some of our staff, Dr. Willis is an A&M PhD alum. She is constantly engaging students in teaching and research activities at the undergraduate and graduate levels. Ms. Vonner is an associate with the focus of helping students to succeed with scholarship applications, course transfers, and lab work. Mr. Agutu and Mr. Shackelford are routinely seen around the department helping students in laboratory courses, while Mr. Baker assists researchers at the poultry farm on small animal and poultry research. Ms. Sly and Ms. McCauley are secretaries in the department that help students and faculty with timesheets, completing paperwork, and purchasing research supplies. The department is continually engaged in research at the ARC, the Agricultural Research Center. This research allows students to gain hands-on experience and even sometimes get paid. Additionally, students have internships in the department during the summer months or may go off campus for those internships. How can you find out more about opportunities? Contact your school advisor, visit a career center, or even reach out to us. Our students conduct research as a means to apply their classroom understanding to real-life problems, and sometimes they get national recognition. They're able to go through and present their work at professional meetings, and they even win awards. The MS and PhD degrees have different concentrations so that students can tailor-make their degrees to their future. While there are some requirements for each of the programs, students work with their advisor to decide who will serve on the graduate committee, which courses they should go through and take, which research topics they'll investigate, and others. These concentrations help students to know more about their subject area, which should assist them to get the job that they want faster. If you've ever wondered, each job presented has different considerations, different requirements, from tasting and smelling foods that are old for shelf life, or tasting and smelling foods that are just being developed. It can go through and be kind of a questionable situation. Takeaway from each of these jobs is that it takes a little bit from each one of those to go through and make a food product. It didn't just appear. Lastly, in the descriptions of these videos, there are several links and descriptions, such as the recognition here. Ebony Major is a 2014 A&M graduate that can be seen on TV commercials and was recognized by Forbes for her work. Zaquavis Willis is a current food science undergraduate that holds national position with IFT Student Association. And Dr. Verghese, Dr. Willis, and Ms. Thomas were all recognized by IFT at the recent meeting for their outstanding performances. These recognitions and many others are reasons that you should come and take a look at us now. If you want to contact us, please reach out to Dr. Verghese at the contact information here and is also in the description area below. Thank you for your time, and go Bulldogs.